guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Tanya at Side Gig Crafts, and I have been spending my 2 days off in my workspace, and I wanted to give you guys a tour. This is where I do my crafting, and I thought I'd tell you a little bit about it. So this is actually one of my spare bedrooms. Congratulations, welcome. There's Gretchen, my mascot. Hi, Gretchen. Hi, Sugar Bear. Oh, are you excited because I'm talking to you? Say hello. Yeah, she doesn't speak. She's a very quiet dog. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. All right, let's take them on a tour of our craft room, Gretchen. Let's take them on a tour. So when you enter, I'm going to close that door because the hallway is a mess. Yes, I spent time in my craft room, but the hall is a mess because I took everything out. Here's the door. Let's see if I can back up a little bit. There's my receipts and all my important paperwork. That's a wreath that I use in the spring in my front room. No, I did not make that. I bought it along the way somewhere. This is a beer rack from work that they were going to throw out. I grabbed it. These are all my papers, and you guys, this is still a mess. I still need to sort through it, but it's all in one place, and that's what counts right now. Up on top, I've got some of my leather for some projects, and in that little suitcase I have my fake family, and this is what I mean when I say my fake family. These are the photos that I got on my trip to California, my antique photos. So my fake family, that's what the lady said at the store. So you're making a fake family? Yeah, kind of. So I'm hoping to start, actually that one actually kind of looks a little bit like me. So I'm hoping to get those uploaded to my Etsy shop soon and share them with you guys. So stay tuned for that. So that's that. Again, I still have some more moving around to do, but it's in the same place, and that is extremely important right now. This is the shelf, you guys, that I made in California with my dad. I love how it turned out. I haven't painted it. I'm not sure I'm going to. But you'll see the spools there that we made together. Let's see. The spools that we made. The antique clothespins. And the antique spool. You'll see the antique booties. I'm going to use the little jacket for some fabric tag swap that I have, but I just couldn't part with the booties. They're just so sweet. I wanted to preserve part of that. You'll see some of the tags that I created. Made some tags in there. I just thought they were really fun. And there's the, I'm going to make some little charms with those little wood pieces. Those came off the spools when we were making them. That is a spool of my grandma's. No, it's not. That's not vintage. That's dollar store. Never mind. And there's a pretty spare flower. And I found these pins at the antique store too. I love them. Can't part with them. I'm going to make some snippet rolls to go on the spools, and I think I'm going to use these to for closures on them. I love the little hummingbird. So cute. I hung these hooks up here. These are all the necklaces that I've had in my stash for years. I had a paparazzi business for a minute and bought a bunch of stuff. There's some more. And then just things that have been given to me and stuff I just don't use anymore. A few things I picked up at the thrift store, antique store. Not antique store, I've only picked them up at the thrift store. And so those are beads and things that I'm going to use. I've got my journal. Hey, you guys want to see my journal? I'll flip through a little really quick. So I've started this. This has been really good for me this year. I've learned how to do this. I haven't kept up with it this last couple of months. I've had my focus elsewhere, but I've really enjoyed it, and it's really helped me with my business, with my personal life. I'm going to try to zoom out just a little because you guys don't need all my information. Hopefully you can't read all that. But my goal was to draw every day. One of my goals, and to create every day. And that's what I've been doing. So you can see I really had a lot of fun. And so I keep all my information, my work schedule and stuff in there. And yeah. So been doing that. I've got July started. Here's June. got July started, but that's about as far as I've gotten. Well, nope, that's not true. Here's what I've gotten. So not too much. And actually that's rubber banded, so there we go. All right, got some trinkets, and I've got all my washi hung up on curtain rods. I need one more rod. I've got another box of washi here somewhere. Oh, I see it. But that's worked out really well so far. I'm excited to get it off the desk. So my dad made this shelf for me, with me, and this shelf my great-grandfather made for my mom when she was a little girl. So I've got both of these really cool shelves. And I've got a lot of my art supplies on there, and these are actually my real family. So these are all my real family, and little trinkets I've picked up along the way, along with some beads and some craft supplies. Those will be coming out of there. I don't want to use it for that, but as I figure out where things belong, it'll be easier to sort through them. So I've got my adhesives, my beads, my pencil sharpener, some boxes. These are adhesives and cards, my Dollar Tree clamps. I've got my copy machine, papers. Down below is a mess. That cardboard that's sticking up right here, that's all scrap cardboard that I can use for projects. I just cut up a big Amazon box that I couldn't fit in my trash can. I'm going to use that. I've got packaging boxes, a lot of packaging boxes you'll see. I used to run an online clothing store, and I don't do that anymore. So I had a lot of odd boxes that I don't use, but I also use them to ship my my tumblers that I do sell, as well as other products. So some of the sizes I have kept because I do use those frequently. I've just got a lot of them because I don't send out as many packages as I used to. So, which isn't a bad thing. But my hallway right now is full because I asked the post office if I could take them back, and they said, yeah, just don't bring them all back at once. Okay. So here's some stashed stuff. I've got my die cuts in this box down here. That's going to change too as I figure everything out. These are some spare things that embellishment boxes and things that I'm going to work on. And that little box is paper crafts and stuff items that I found at work that I can use for projects. I've got ribbon in two of those boxes, fabric in another one, ribbon and yarn, I should say. I've got some leaves. This basket here is my gnome project that I'm going to be working on. I've got some fabrics and fun things in there that I want to make some gnomes. I started last year and never got to do it. And then that's just a box of randomness things that I've made and I need to find a home for. So which isn't too bad if it's just that box, you know. Scrolling around to this side, I need something for this wall, you guys. I need something for that wall very badly. I've got my t-shirt press. I do make t-shirts as well. I'm kind of into all kinds of things and everything. This is a box of, I don't know what's in here, some started projects that I haven't finished yet. Need to work on those. And I've got my tool. I use those things every day. My little tiny guillotine and my scoreboard. Then I've got a bigger guillotine and my laminator. I've got some boxes of random stuff. I got some ribbon in there and some papers, scraps, some projects I'm working on. There's all my charms for my hauls. I've got vinyl for my cups and cards. They're a mess. I don't really like them like that, but you know, that wasn't my priority today. They're up and out of the way, so that's perfect. Got my Cricut machine, of course. I've got my board up here that those are old orders. I need to wipe them off and start over. And let's see, I've got all my supplies here. More boxes, of course. I got my beads here. This is kind of my beads section. And then that's kind of a random box. It's supposed to be my vinyl scraps in the metallics and patterns, but it's collected a few other things. And then there's some wood discs down here and some empty boxes that I can pick up if I'm working on certain projects and just need something to hold them in. Shipping boxes, I've got shipping supplies over here in this basket. There's my paper that I put on my desk when I do hauls. I've got, let's see, family here, some paintings that I did. Here's my watercolor kitties. Here's my little characters. Aren't they cute? I kind of like them. And then I've got some trinkets from my grandma's. That's my grandmother's pincushion. And so that's very special to me. My grandmother, the same grandma, her trinket box. I actually gave her this trinket box when I was a little girl. And I got it back when she passed away. So that means a lot to me. Sorry, my hand is shaking. Too much caffeine today. And then I've got grandma's pictures, the box that my daughter made. And my other grandma, her fair award. She won awards for her pies. And this one was her pecan pie. And she won every year. She was so proud of that. So I love having that plaque there. There's a picture of my kids. Some projects that need to be sent out and some finished. There's the ATC box we're going to use for our 100 subby ATC collection. Got some projects I'm working on. Look at these little snail mails. These are for my snail mail. Aren't they cute? Oh my God, I love them. I've got some projects here I'll share with you guys later. Here's our little chupacabra. I'm working on that project today too. Haven't got very far, but I'm working on it. It'll happen. Scale for shipping. I've got, okay, in this cart, I'm not opening those drawers because you can see one of them's kind of bent up and I'm kind of disappointed in that. I've got my vintage tape up here. I've got some watercolor paintings. I'll show you those. I can show you those. I'm proud of those. I like those. My vintage, or not my vintage, my watercolor bee. He's got iridescent wings. I love this one. This is one of my faves. I love this painting. I did that. I named this kitty Smokey. Some of my subscribers in Facebook helped me name these kitties. And Cinnamon. They all have character names. Silver. Actually, I should rename this one Blue, shouldn't I? Isn't he cute? And then I've got Silver and Lily together. So cute. So, yep, those are my watercolor paintings. So I do watercolor. Here's some of my watercolor tools, my pens for journaling. I've got some scraps in here and some different pieces that I've been working with. So I've got all my vinyl scraps in here. I've got my rubber stamps in here. I've got my crocodile and different stuff like that, kind of random stuff. I need to resort through this too probably, but as of right now, it's working for me. I got, what is that? Those are watercolor paintings I don't know what to do with. I've got my stencils and some magnetic things over here. And then, oh, I should show you this picture. There's a story behind this picture. My grandmother on my father's side went to an olive oil painting class when I was a little girl. And she, my grandmother always adopted or fostered Korean children from orphanages and such. In fact, she and my grandpa adopted a gal from Korea. And so that's my aunt. This picture is not my aunt, however. This is the picture of a little girl that was on one of the cards that they would send her. And so she went and painted this in her oil painting class. And she told me that she didn't like going to class some nights because it just, it was overwhelming. She had a lot of, she's got a huge family and it was just a lot. But by the time that she was done with class, she had thoroughly enjoyed her time with this little girl and she just had a hard time leaving. And I just love that story. Yeah, I love that story. My kids don't like this picture. They think it's creepy, but with the story, I love it. And, Grandma's not here anymore, so it's important to me. And I have a few of her paintings, actually. So, let's see. Over here, this is new. My daughter donated her television set. I was watching everything on my computer while I worked. And she told me that she didn't like that. She wanted me to have the TV up here. But when she moves out, eventually, she wants it back. So that is it. This is all my random stuff. I've got books for journals. I've got different types of papers, blank papers here. I've got some giveaway kind of stuff here. And I've got some finished jewelry that I made here. I've got, what is that? I don't know what that box is. Got some empty boxes, and I've got some books that talk about how to do things. And we're back to that corner. So that is my crafty room, you guys. I had so much fun getting it cleaned up today. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to. And again, with that 100 subby giveaway, I plan to make a banner to go up on that window of with all your crafty stuff and buttons and lace and different things. So I hope to make something. I'm going to make something really cute with all the entries I'm hoping y'all send. So stay tuned for that. I'll have to give an update at that point because it should be even cleaner and better by then. So thanks all for watching. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.